previously a humble trader. My friends at TradeZero, Dan and Dan, they wanted to spice things up for me and my audience for my first trip to New York City. So they invited me to visit the New York Stock Exchange. But our exciting tour today isn't over just yet. Next stop, TradeZero Headquarters. We are now going from Wall Street to Brooklyn in my Lamborghini, which TradeZero graciously sent me as a gift. Just kidding, come on now. You guys know my standards are much, much higher. That's right, we're taking the subway with Dan Pipitone, the CEO of TradeZero, to get a full New York experience. Let's go. Thank you. I was actually quite surprised that the subway was very clean and empty, very different from the movies. Welcome to TradeZero Headquarters. They actually just moved into a new office in Industry City. This is one of the coolest under-the-radar spots in Brooklyn for dining, art, and entertainment, bringing new life to the former warehouses.
Welcome to TradeZero's offices. I'm happy to take you on a tour, show you a little bit about what goes on here every day. This is a new office for us. We moved in a couple months ago, so we're really excited to be here. Everything's nice and clean. And this side of the wall, which we're going to go past, is our corporate TradeZero Holding Corp, which is the holding company that owns TradeZero America, TradeZero Canada, TradeZero International. And this side is corporate, some operations. This is, I mentioned, TradeZero Crypto. Our CFO also sits here. It's my office. We have a conference room here. And as we pass this threshold, this is the broker-dealer. It's important for us to have what they call an information barrier, separating the broker-dealer from the other operations. So as we come into the office here, these guys handle margin here, and the other guys here are pretty much handling customer service, trade support, that kind of thing, interacting with the customers for whatever they need, questions, answers, you name it. These guys are really versed on the systems, the platforms, and the general business offering that we provide.
And these are real people who help out the customers. Yes. They understand how trading works, and what the commonly asked questions are.
Correct. So here is our CEO's office of TradeZero America, and back here is the compliance room. I like to call it the maybe room because you never know what answer you're going to get when I walk in there.
What is something that TradeZero offers that other brokers do not?
So first and foremost, it's the access to the stocks that are not easy to borrow on the short side. We actually have a patent pending piece of technology where we've created the world's first and only short locates marketplace. What that means is that if you locate some shares, whether you short the stock or not, you have the ability to sell those back to the next TradeZero customer that wants to short that stock. So we are anxiously awaiting the granting of that patent, but that is something that is really unique and a key differentiator for us at this point. This, by the way, is Stizzy. So she is our sort of company mascot, and she comes to the office every so often, and obviously, I mean, how could she not bring a smile to your face?
She follows me when I was eating pizza earlier, so...
You became fast friends.
Yes, really, really fast because of pizza. What's that over there?
Oh, this is, well, first off,
that's a cute drawing.
I'm a very proud dad.
I like art, that's why.
This is, so my daughter, my little one, she was 7 or 8, and she made this on her own just for Father's Day. I opened she had it in a box, and I was just like blown away that she took our logo, and for her dad, her TradeHero, she made this.
TradeHero.
So I'm super proud, obviously. And this was actually, I had this sitting behind me when I would do, Zoom interviews and all this other stuff when we were at our other office. So if people watched me before, they probably have seen that before.
Do you only have one daughter?
I have two. My babies. One is right now, she's 10, she's 11. Obviously, you could tell whenever I'm talking about them, it brings a smile to my face, but they really keep me going. So they're great girls, great kids.
Do you think you want them to be traders when they grow up?
I would definitely want them to know, about this avenue and that it exists, and that the capital markets are here, I think, for potentially everyone's benefit. So yeah, I've already exposed them to the stock market.
Okay.
They both have one share of Disney hanging on their wall in their bedrooms.
Wow.
Santa Claus
like
bought that a few years ago.
Shares?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want one of those.
Yeah. And actually, it was the last year that Disney was doing the actual certificate. Now they give you just like a certificate, but it's not a real stock certificate. You can't take that and deposit it somewhere.
Right.
So yeah, they've been exposed.
Everyone's pretty chill in the office, and I got to meet Stizzy, the TradeZero mascot. And I sat down with members of the team for some really difficult questions. Hi Dan, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Too many Dans here.
That's okay. No, my name is Mike Haupt. I'm the CEO of TradeZero America, and I run the broker-dealer.
So what kind of experience do you have in the stock market?
So my family has been involved in the stock market for over 100 years. My great-grandfather was a member of the New York Stock Exchange. My grandfather was a member of the New York Stock Exchange, and my father, and then I became a member of the New York Stock Exchange.
So your family's been in the trading industry this is like the fourth generation?
Correct. I'm the fourth generation, and one of the oldest families coming off of the New York Stock Exchange.
Do you have any kids? Would you want your son or daughter to continue the family tradition?
Well, I've recently hired my son.
Oh, okay.
From college, and he's working for us in client services.
Do you have a daughter?
No.
I can be your daughter, so you can hire me.
You can be my daughter? My wife would like that, so.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Todd. Do you want to kind of explain to everyone what you do here at TradeZero and what's your official title?
So I work for TradeZero FinTech, and I run the Locates platform for TradeZero FinTech.
What's the best part about your job?
The best part of my job? Truthfully, I've been doing this for I've been doing this, like I said, for 20 years. And over the years, just built relationships with tons of people in the capital markets across the street, getting together, and, enjoying people personally as well as from a business perspective. That's really one of the best parts.
I think when you say money, you mean tendies.
Tendies?
Like the whole Wall Street bets movement, the tendies stands for money.
In all honesty, I took off 1 week in probably the last 20 years, other than like vacations with the family. I took off 1 week where I didn't work, and that week was the week of.
Oh my God!
And people
missed out.
And I'm like, what's going on? Why is this happening?
So here's my number.
Okay.
Let me know next time you're going on vacation.
Okay.
Before you go on vacation.
Sure.
Did your daughter make that too? The cat?
Yeah, she did. So, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I am deathly afraid of squirrels.
Squirrel,
so,
not a cat.
They made this for me, to kind of make a joke at the fact that while they do love Dad's afraid of squirrels.
Why are you scared of squirrels? Again, they're so cute.
Because they're like rats, but they can jump high, and I'm deathly afraid of the one like jumping up and biting me in my neck.
Oh my God. That's like one of the most irrational fears I've ever heard. Oh my God. For me, it's spiders.
Oh, really?
Fact, yeah, I hate spiders.
I gotta get them to make you a spider mug.
No, don't do that. No, thank you. Today has been an eye-opening experience for me. As a first-generation Taiwanese immigrant to Canada, I never thought I would end up here. Walking on the floors of the New York Stock Exchange, taking a subway with the CEO of a major brokerage firm, and interviewing key players on Wall Street. Maybe finally my parents will be proud of me. I think many retail traders, especially after what transpired in 2021, have a negative connotation of the brokers. But in reality, they are just doing their job. They are in the business of providing traders the tools to trade and help them manage their risk and use margin responsibly. They are humans after all. They are fathers and husbands. They are pizza enthusiasts and they take subway to and from work. And also, they are scared of squirrels.
Definitely afraid of squirrels.
If you are looking to short sell stocks, especially with a lower account minimum, make sure to check out TradeZero and the discounts they're offering in the link down below. Thank you once again to TradeZero for making this exciting tour possible, so everyone around the world can see what it's really like at the New York Stock Exchange and the TradeZero headquarters. Now, if you think the Humble Trader New York City adventure is over, you are so wrong. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe so you'll be the first to know when I post more videos on my New York City adventure. Thank you so much for watching as always. I'm the Humble Trader and I will see you guys next time.